Just testing, testing, just making sure it's working properly. Right, that's it. That's it. I'm done with the testing. Hello, guys. Today I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna what I think that was what we should do in this transfer window coming up. Sell certain players, loan certain players, and keep certain players. Right. So what should we do in the transfer window? But well, for me, this is gonna be my this is gonna be my opinions about the players. And so yeah, let's start with the goalkeepers. Let's start with Allison. Obviously, I'm keeping him. Allison, he's been our best player this season, or should I say this season just finished. Um he has been our best player, and I want him to we should I want him to stay. So keep him, definitely keeping him. I'm definitely keeping him. Kelleher, he he's in his mid-20s, isn't he? He's like 25, I think. He's 25 years old or something like that. He's not that young, but we do need a proper backup. So at the moment, I would keep him. I would keep him. I'm hearing that he's not going to leave Liverpool. Before that, I heard that he was going to leave, and then weeks after, it doesn't sound like he's going to leave. So, but in my opinion, yes, he hardly played a lot of games, but for now, I'm going to keep him. I want him to stay. Adrian, sell. Adrian needs to go. Right. For me, it's a waste of time. I mean, yes, thank you for winning us the Super Cup in 2019, where we beat Chelsea on penalties. And actually, he actually saved. I think it was two penalties he saved, and he actually won. And he won us the Super Cup. But I'm sorry, it's a waste of time. Why are we keeping him? Makes no sense to me. So I would sell him. Sell Adrian. Adrian, not for me, man. Adrian for me needs to go. I think I've done the goalkeepers. Let's now heading straight to defenders. Let's start with right backs. Trent. Well, he might play as a midfielder next season, but I'm definitely keeping Trent Alexander-Arnold. But for me, not as a right back, because I still don't really rate him that highly defensively. So even though he did play there for years and years, but I'm definitely keeping him because I want him to actually play as a midfielder. I'm definitely keeping him. He still has a lot to offer in terms of in midfield. But yeah, I want to keep him, man. He's definitely, so I want him to stay. Trent is a bad boy, and I want him to stay. Ramsey, Callum Ramsey, the Scottish international, for me, loan him out, give him a loan deal, man, because he's not going to play a lot of games, and he's young as well. I won't sell him. He might become the next Robertson, but for me, I just don't think, and that's why for me, we need a right back in. We need to get a right back. To cover that position. We can't allow Ramsey, man, to play all the time. He can't be our first teamer. He can't. So I wouldn't keep him, but I wouldn't sell him. I would loan him out. Loan him out to a Premier League, or loan him to the Championship or something. Give him some experience, man. Even though he played for Aberdeen, but yeah, the Scottish League is not the strongest of leagues, man. But Ramsey, I will loan him out. Loan for me. Loan. Any other right backs, right? I don't think we have any other right backs. No, I can't. No, I don't think so. All right, let's head into now centre backs. Joe Matip. I love the brother. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I love Matip. Yeah, he's been absolutely consistent for us for years and years and years. And even his first season in 2017, he was our best defender that year. Yes, we finished fourth that year, and we were nowhere near as good as Man City at the time. But um, but Matip has been consistently good, man, for years. I wouldn't keep him though. I would actually sell him. You know why? Because it's his age, man. We can't keep over 30-year-old centre backs at this club. Like Van Dijk in his 30s and Matip in his 30s. I just don't think he'll work out because you know the pace of the game, the intensity and all that, yeah. Um, I just can't see Matip and Van Dijk coping with pacey wingers, pacey centre backs. I mean, not centre back, pacey wingers, pacey strikers. Like I just can't see them coping. So we have to get rid of one of them. And for me, I would get rid of Matip. I would sell him. Sell Matip for me. Um, Joe Gomez. I've seen enough with this. I've seen enough with him. Sell him. And the thing is, he's been good for us. Let's be honest here. He has been good. He has been good for us, especially the season that we won the league. In the first half of the season, where we played Van Dijk and Joe Gomez in the defense, right? We were not conceding a lot of goals, and Joe Gomez was fantastic. Since then, I haven't seen the same Joe Gomez. So, and he's getting injured far too many, man. But one thing that he does deserve to play more games because it's not like he is in his 30s, like 35. It's not like in his 30s. He's in his 20s. So for me, I would sell him, but I would sell him because I just don't think he's good enough. He's not Liverpool quality anymore. But in terms of playing time, he deserved to play more games because he is in his 20s. So he does deserve to play, but not at Liverpool. Not at Liverpool, unfortunately. So sorry, Joe Gomez, but we need to move you on. Sell him. So Nat Phillips, I would keep him. Keep Nat Phillips, but Nat Phillips might need more playing time though. If we do get rid of Joe Gomez, then why not give Nat Phillips the opportunity when when Van Dijk and Konate gets injured, maybe he can slot into there. Like he should have been in the team when I think it was Van Dijk. Van Dijk wasn't playing that well. He wasn't playing very well in the game, and Klopp decided to keep on playing him instead of taking off and put Nat Phillips. But I would keep Nat Phillips. I would actually keep him. He's one of those old-fashioned centre backs, not the quickest of centre backs, not the most modern the centre backs. He's more old-fashioned. He can defend, and that's what I want from my team. And yeah, for me, I would keep him. I would keep Nathaniel Phillips. Van Dijk, definitely keeping him, even though he had a crap season last season. Nowhere near good enough. Next, I should say, the season just gone, right? I'm sorry, he was terrible. He was poor in that. He was poor, but I'll still give him a chance because he did step up a little bit towards the end of the season. So I'm going to keep him for now, but he has to step up next season, man. He has to go back to the old Van Dijk. I know he had the injury 2 years ago against Everton. That flipping clown, Pickford, absolutely injured him. He broke his leg. And I would have been absolutely flipping fuming at Pickford. Absolute flipping knobhead. But Van Dijk now, he has to step up for next season now. He has to step up. But for now, I'll keep him. But he has to step up. There's no excuses for next season, man. There's no excuses. He has to step up. So for now, I'll keep him. Konate, definitely keeping him. He's been our best centre-back the season just finished. He's been fantastic. So definitely keeping Kanate. He helped. He's the only one actually played well in our defense. So for me, I would keep him, man. Absolute sick player, man. Um, any more centre backs? Nah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Left back, Simicas. I keep him for now. I didn't think he had the. I didn't think he had a great season last season, or the season just gone. But I'm still gonna give him a chance because he hardly plays. Klopp needs to play more often, man. I've been very critical of Klopp when it comes to playing. When it comes to not giving Simicas a lot of decent amount of games, right? For me, I would keep him for now. He's been horrible. He's been horrible last season, but I'm still gonna keep him. I think he'll go on play, but Klopp has to keep. He has to play him some point. Play him the Europa League games. Play in playing certain games in not the Champions League, the Premier League. Like play him against like small opposition. Like we can't rely on Robertson all the time. We have to stop. We have to start playing Simicas. But yeah, for me, Simicas, I will keep him. Robertson, I'll keep him as well, even though he had a pretty poor season. But yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him. For me, we should keep him. I know he didn't have the greatest of seasons, but I think he will become good. We have to look in the future though, like 3-4 years time when Robertson's starting to drop off. But for now, I won't sell him. I won't sell Robertson. I will keep him. Um, I think I've done all the defenders. Yeah, let's head in. Let's head into midfield. Let's head into midfielders. DM, the only natural DM. Well, Besetic, is he really a DM? He does play there, but he's more advanced midfield. He's not really a DM. But Besetic, definitely keep him for now. No, should we keep him? Or should I say loan him out? He is young. Besetic. If we do get a DM, if we actually get a DM in, right? It depends the transfer. It's between sell or loan. I definitely wouldn't sell him. I wouldn't sell him. But it's between keep and loan. It depends with the transfer. If we get a DM in and we keep Fabinho, then for me, I think yeah, then we should loan him out. But if we don't get a DM, I won't be happy. But that means that we have to keep percentage. But yeah. So for now, I'm more 50-50 between I'm more between keep and loan. Anyway, let's head into our natural DM, the only natural DM that we have, Fabinho. I would sell him. I would sell him. I just don't think he's not up to the pace anymore in the Premier League. I just don't think he's up to the pace now. You can see his legs has gone. His mentality is still there, but it's just his legs. You can see that his legs are deteriorating. You can just see it. He can't track back. He can't track back. He can't mark players. He's not as combative. He's not as aggressive. And I'm gonna blame. I'm gonna and for me, even though I've been very critical of Fabinho last season, but I have to blame Klopp by not buying a proper DM a backup DM for him because he has been absolutely toilet last season. He's been absolutely toilet. I can't lie. But I can't lie though. His legs has gone. It's gone. You can see that he can't. He's never going to recover. It's maybe because the club keep on overplaying him. That's why he gets declined. He end up dropping off very easily. So yeah, for me, I would sell him. Sell Fabinho, man. And if we do sell Fabinho, then we have to get a DM, possibly two DMs, and then yeah. But for me, I don't think he's good enough in the highest level. So I would actually sell him. Yeah, move on to the next player. I think we've done the DM. Now we're heading to the central midfielders now. Henderson, sell him. Sell him, man. The guy is just awful. I'm sorry, he's not combative. All he does is just runs like he run like a headless chicken. He doesn't track back. He doesn't close down the man. He doesn't clone Marquis players. He doesn't do all of that. And he's the main reason why that we're constantly dropping points. Like we were constantly dropping points to teams that we should be beating. Like no disrespect to the teams that we drop points. Like Bournemouth, for example. Like, come on, we should not be bloody lose. We should have never flipping. We shouldn't be losing to these teams, man. We got to be. We have to fight, and we didn't. And I'm sorry, but Henderson, man. But Klopp is going to keep him because of favoritism. It's because of he's one of his favorites. That's why. That's why he's keeping him. But for me, I will get rid of him, man. He's not good enough in the highest level, man. He's not good enough. Look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid is about, they got rid of Karim Benzema. You can see the deterioration of Benzema. You can see that he's down in decline. And guess what? Real Madrid got rid of him straight away. They're not gonna allow they're not gonna accept mediocrity at their club. So even though we got rid of 4 players already, and that's why I am not really going to include these players because they're already gone. But I'm talking about the current players that we have now. And Henderson, sorry, not good enough. He's been awful. And also, you can see that he's not the same player. So I would get rid of him. Sell him. Sell him. He's not good enough. For me, he's not good enough. Milner, he's gone, so I can't say, but I would have got rid of him. I would have got rid of him anyway, but he's gone anyway. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's gone. Milner's gone. And Naby Keita, he's gone as well. Curtis Jones, keep. I'll keep him for now. Keep Curtis Jones. Elliott, I'll keep Elliott as well. Carvalho, I would keep Carvalho, but would it even be pointless keeping Carvalho? Right? He's never gonna play the formation that has a number 10. Carvalho is a number 10, but Klopp refuses to be adaptable. Like he doesn't want to change the formation. He always keep on playing the 4-3-3. So is it even point? What's the point keeping Carvalho? You know what? I wouldn't sell him, but I would loan him out. I would loan him out. I wouldn't sell him, but I would loan him out because he does deserve to play more games. He does deserve to. He should not be getting mistreated like this. He should not be getting mistreated like this by Klopp. He's a good player, man. He's a flipping top player. You can see that he's going to be a top player, but Klopp is not really. He hasn't really played him. He didn't really play him that much. And I'm sorry, man. I don't know what Klopp is. I don't know what he's doing. We could have got the best out of him this season. I remember the goal he scored against Newcastle at home when we were drawing 1-1. I think they scored first and then we equalised. And in the last seconds of the game, Carvalho just whacked it in make it 2-1, and to be honest with you, it was a smash and grab. It was a smash. We didn't deserve to win that game. We were crap, man, in the game. We were crap, but we snatched the win, and Carvalho scored the winning goal. But I would loan him out. But if Klopp continues not to play him in the future, then I would just get rid of him and get a lot of money from him. I would actually get rid of him if Klopp doesn't play him. But for now, I think we should loan him out. Loan him out, man. Loan him out. Who else? Arthur Melo, I would sell him, but he's gone. He was on loan anyway, so he would have gone back to Juventus. And for me, I never wanted him in the first place, man. I'm actually glad that he's gone. He just hasn't done. I think the only game that he played, and he was a substitute, by the way, was against Napoli when we lost 4-1 to Napoli. He came on and he was all right, but not brilliant. So, yeah, but he's gone anyway, so I can't include him. I would have got rid of him anyway. I would have sold him. I think is that all the midfielders? Thiago, that's it. How could I forget Thiago? Thiago, he's in his last year in his contract. It doesn't make sense to get money from him now because he's not like he's very young. He is quite injury prone. I would keep him for another year. In fact, I would keep him for his final year until his contract runs out. So I'll keep him for next season, and then just let him go on the free next summer. It's pointless. For me, if we have to restrict his playing time, we're gonna have to do that, right? We're gonna have to restrict his playing time, right? So he can get fit. We can't be playing him every freaking game. We can't be keep on playing Thiago every single game. So for me, I think we should keep him, run out his contract, and then next season he can go every once after next season. But yeah, I will keep him. He's flipping quality, but the problem is he's injury prone, and that's the only thing that I have a problem of availability. The guy is not available, man. That's the thing. He gets injured very easily, man. But I would keep him, man. He's a quality midfielder. The most intelligent midfielder we had since Xabi Alonso. Like, let's be real. Xabi Alonso was sick, man. He was quality for us, man. He was absolutely quality for us. Thiago reminds me of Xabi Alonso in terms of his vision. Absolute class, man. But yeah, I'll keep him, man. Quality midfielder. I think that's all the midfielders now. Let's head into the attackers. Luis Diaz, keeping him. He looked good in the end of the season, but it's just his fitness. He's not quite fit yet. But I'm definitely keeping Luis Diaz, man. He's been sick. He's been quality since he joined us, man. Keeping him. I'm definitely keeping him, man. Darwin Núñez, keep. But he has to step up for next season, man. He had an all right season, not his best season, though. Not his best season. So I'll keep him for now, but he has to put those chances away. If I don't see improvement by then we need to get rid of him. Then we need a new striker. Right? Because we can't be waiting for a long time. Right? We can't be waiting for a striker to start banging goals, man. We criticized Benteke in terms of that he's finishing when Benteke was playing when he was playing for us, right? He was missing chance of a chance of a chance of a chance, and we all didn't, and the Liverpool fans just had enough of him, right? A lot of the fans just had enough of Benteke, keep on missing the chances. And then we got rid of him, the season in his only season. We got rid of him after that season in 2016. Right? He just wasn't delivering. So as for Darwin Nunes, he has to step up, man. Otherwise, there's going to be serious question marks about him. He has to step up next season. Right? For me, as a striker, to score 14 goals, I think that's not enough. That's not good enough. He has to step up next season. But for now, I'm going to keep him. I'm going to keep him. Jota, definitely keeping Jota. He's definitely staying at my club. I want him to stay. Yes, he got injured for a long time last season. But as soon as he starts to get his fitness back, you can see that he's the most clinical forward that we have at the moment. Every time he gets into the area, he scores. And we do need somebody like that. For me, out of the forwards, he's the most clinical one. He's the more clinical one out of the front, the forwards. So Jota, I'm definitely keeping Jota, man. He has been quality since he come back from injury. He's been quality. He's a gun man. I can't lie to you. He's a gun man. Mohamed Salah, keep him. Definitely keeping him. Mohamed Salah definitely stays at Liverpool. Yes, he didn't have the greatest of seasons, but he still scored 30 goals in all competitions. The guy just keeps on scoring. You just can't stop him when it comes to scoring goals. So I'm definitely keeping him. Salah can stay at this club. He can stay. Salah, I want him to stay. So yeah, I want him to stay. I want him to keep him. Who else? I said Luis Diaz, Jota, Salah. Who else? Jota, Salah, Firmino's gone, so I would have said sell to Firmino. I would have said sell because not because he's a bad player. It's because I just don't think he work as a number 9 anymore. But I would have got rid of him. The only way that I would have if I would have keep him if Klopp plays that number, if he does play the formation that has a number 10. But Klopp doesn't do that, so it's pointless. It's pointless keeping Firmino. But yeah, he's gone. But I would have said sell him as well. I would have said sell. I think that's all the attackers. We don't forget we have 5, and we used to have 5 attackers, but Firmino's gone, so we only have 4. Jota, Diaz, Nunes. Oh yes, Gakpo. How could I forget Gakpo? Gakpo. Keep him, but he has to step up though. Gakpo, I want him to stay, but he has to step up, man. I didn't think he had the greatest of impacts of Liverpool. I didn't think he had the greatest of impacts, to be honest. He will become good, but yeah, Gakpo, I want him to stay. I think I've done all the players. Manager Jurgen Klopp, keep him for now, but he has to deliver, man. He has to deliver. Otherwise, I'm going to be going mental at him if he doesn't change. Right? For starters, we need to get flipping players in this summer. McAllister, it looks like that we're going to sign McAllister. I'm not going to make a video, but I will make a video about McAllister, by the way. But I want to see him lift the Liverpool shirt up. I want to see him lift his Liverpool kit up on the official Liverpool website. I want to see that, and if I see that, I will be very flipping. I will be very, very happy, and I will make a video about McAllister. But yeah, Klopp stays, And obviously FSG, no. Get rid of them. I'm sick of and tired of FSG. I don't care what. I don't care. I don't care if they help us for the next billion years. I still want them out. Don't trust them. Obviously, you can't sell your manager, or you can't do that, but or sell your owners. You can't do that, right? But the manager, I want him to stay. And as for the owners, flipping get rid of these clowns, man. I'm sick of FSG, man. Penny pinching, man. Sick of them now, man. But anyway, forget about FSG. I'm not interested in them. I just want them to do their jobs, and I won't be complaining about them. But yeah, at the moment, we're doing a good job so far in the transfer window. We've gotten rid of players that we don't need, which is all of them are correct decisions for me. So at the moment, this transfer window is definitely not going to get lower than the 5. But we have to start strengthening the squad now. No excuses. FSG, do your jobs, allocate funds to the manager, and the manager and the recruitment team flipping spend the money wisely. I'm not saying that you must get world-class players. Go and get players that can instantly improve our team. We need a DM, we need 2 central midfielders, we need a right back, we need a centre back, and we need a right winger. That's 6 players. Go and get them in as soon as possible. Right? Minimum 5 players. Minimum. We need to sign 5 players at least. Minimum 5. But out of those 5 players, we need to get a DM. Don't neglect the DM position, right? Because the DM position is so important for our team. Look at Fabinho against Barcelona the season that we won the Champions League, when we beat Barcelona 4-0 at our place. He was vital in that midfield. He was absolutely fantastic for us. Last season just gone, when we played against Man City, he was fantastic in the midfield. He was brilliant, Fabinho. So for me, I think we need to get a DM. Go and get a DM, man, to change our midfield. Yes, it's great to get number 8s. It's good to get get 2 number 8s, but we need a DM as well. Don't neglect that position, man. But yeah, man, that's it. I think that is the end of the video. I haven't seen any comments just yet, so yeah, that's it, guys, man. I'm done with the stream. I'm finished now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video, and goodbye.